Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy, and well, don't feel very good today. So I'm not sure if I've been, as well as the dust and everything else I've had going on, I'm not sure if I've had something that's disagreed with me, because I don't feel like, sometimes when you just feel like you're healthy and your body is running right, like a car would be running right. Well, I feel like my car body is running sick. I just feel like I'm not running on the right fuel, perhaps. So maybe I've got something in me that is just not agreeing with me, and I know that it's probably true, because all of my dodgy symptoms that I get from my food allergies and everything else are there. Got a bad hair day, so it's up in this little doodad. I was going to put my hair thing on, but I don't know where I put it. I've got several of them. I need to buy some more just to annoy Gary, because I know he doesn't like them. So yeah, today, not really sure what we've got for dinner today. Maybe seafood again. Not sure though. I can't remember off the top of my head what we've got. Feel kind of in a funk. That's the word. Like I'm not sharp, brain fogged, and I feel like I need a nice, bright, sunny, blustery day, blow the cobwebs away, feel like a good lung full of air. But what do I get? Oh, not. Anyway, I'll have to think of another giveaway now that my last one has been won. I still haven't changed the channel name. So congratulations to my winners of the biscuit tea, jam and toast. Small things, small minds. I still do it. I still can do it. So yeah, I don't know what I'll choose next time. Maybe I'll get some different teas, like some spicy chai. I often mention that one. I don't know if people have tried that. But I certainly have a few Skinny Food Company products that I can, like essences and things like that I could do. And I wouldn't give anybody those big bottles of syrup. Ugh. Well, actually, I mean, other people might like it. It might just be us, but we don't like the cinnamon swirl. I've got 3 of those, and I've got 3 that are kind of like Baileys, supposedly Baileys, like the Irish cream flavour. Might be nice, but to do a giveaway on that, it would cost me a lot to send. It's really heavy. So I seem to have, like, I've got 6 bottles, giant bottles of this. Well, one of these days maybe I'll find a use for, but I don't seem to have one at the moment. I'll probably give one to Gemma, actually, of the Baileys, see if she likes it. If not, there's always the sink. Glug, 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 glug. Because they ripped me off to £70. So they're not exactly going to have them back. Still not forgiving them. So yeah, don't buy from the Skinny Food Co. There's I'm going to keep this feud going. It's the only way to be. What else have I got to tell you? Other than I have no idea what I'm going to eat, I have nothing to say. Because I just feel so not good. And I know that, what I need is a good purge. When I say that, I don't mean, kind of a detox is what I mean. I need a good detox diet. So I might just go basic, meat, vegetables, nothing else for a while, not including any spices or anything like that. Although, that's reminded me what we have got for dinner. I said I'd make a curry. How could I forget? But yeah, I did. I said I'd make a curry because we've got some leftover chicken. I know Gary likes it. So yeah, that's what we have, curry. I always do the curry. It's like low carb anyway. So, and I have some of that miracle rice. What they called bare naked rice. So I can always do low carb curry, but I'm going to knock even that on the head soon and just go basic, just go lean and green for a while. See if I can get everything out of my system and reset. I used to have this tea that was like a detox tea. It was not very nice, but You know, it kind of helped clear your body and give you just the good friendly gut bacteria, you know. But I can't remember what it's called. It cost quite a bit. I remember I had to buy it online, but I can't remember it. That was a long while ago. So perhaps I need something a bit like that, you know. Some kind of purgy tea. Not purgy tea, purgatory. They kind of rhyme. They rhyme, don't they? For a reason. So yeah, I want to keep my gut flora. They come up with some strange names for these things. My gut flora needs to needs looking after. But you know what? It is actually true. Healthy gut bacteria and all of that really does kind of make sure your body ticks over and runs perfectly. If it's sick, you're sick. That's probably, you know, half the problem. And that's why, you know, they reckon now as well that if you've got a healthy gut bacteria, you stand a good chance of, you know, fighting stronger against COVID. And the same is true with electrolytes. You need to keep the balance of your body tip top, and then you have a good immune system. And so, yeah, it's very true. It's all linked. I watch lots of documentaries, you know. I can't really sit and watch inane programs half the time. I have to sort of watch something that stimulates my brain a little bit. And there was a really good one on a little while ago, and it was all about healthy gut bacteria and how it affects your life and your electrolytes. And it's all these things, you know. We always think about organs, but we ignore the little things which actually are the things that make you tick. So they say don't sweat the little things, but you should in that case. So anyway, I'm a bit boring this morning. I do apologise. I feel boring, you know. That I had to face the other day. It was like sat there and I was looking at my live streams on Crochet Rocks, and I suddenly had this "Am I boring?" thought. You know, have I become boring and normal and, you know, everyday and mundane? So I had to try and think maybe I should mix it up a tad. You know, do a little giveaway in my live stream and just be a bit more different, you know. But people assure me I'm not boring because, you know, I'm too loony to be boring, I guess. Probably. I'd like to go for a walk today, but it's probably fall off the cliff in the mist. It's really foggy. Gary said he saw some people go, because, you know, at the end of the road, if you've not seen their out and about videos, which are either on Crochet Rocks, some of them, but most of them are on Rocksteady, my other channel. So there are links in the description box to those channels if you want to subscribe. And my live streams are always on Crochet Rocks because I've got over 1,000, so I can do live streams on there. But anyway, I digress. He said we've got a barrier at the end of the road because we had a cliff fall. And he said he saw people move it and walk down there. I was like, wow, you take your life in your hands then, because we often get fishermen walk by and they somehow get down to the water, you know, because we're on a cliff, and they do find a way. And we saw one walking across the field, and the way they were walking, the cliff's at its highest, and I said, well, surely it's harder to get down over there. I said, well, they do abseil, for crying out loud. But obviously it's a very eroding cliff, you know. I wouldn't trust it. I'd like a nice steps, you know, proper ones put in if I'm going to go down there. When I was a child, you know, I did used to climb up all these cliffs, and I couldn't get up once. Got stuck. And what am I going to do now? It's like the water down there, and I can't get up. So my dog, I had a German Shepherd at the time, he could see, seriously, this is a lassie moment, right? He could see that I was in trouble. And so he ran over and I swear to God, dangled his lead down. So I grabbed it and he pulled me up the cliff. Seriously, pulled me up the cliff. Obviously I helped. She didn't just like take my weight on the dog's neck, but he was like really sort of pulling me up the cliff, bless him, you know. Lovely. I was like, thanks, Lassie. You saved my life. But really, really he did. And he was the most dumb dog, you know. Love him to bits, but he was just, you could see the lights were on half the time and no one was in there, you know. Just he was a lovely dog though, just completely dopey. What I used to like about him was I used to look at him and go, Cess, and he's like, his little head would go. Because I used to call him, his name wasn't Cecil, but for some reason it stuck and I used to call him Cecil. His name wasn't Cecil, it was Simba. But, you know, I called him Cecil. I don't know why, it just stuck. It probably because he looked like Cecil. I don't know if across the pond they say Cecil, but, you know, we say Cecil. It's amazing, really, that a lot of my childhood memories are popping into my brain lately. It's, you know, so many. And I've been thinking about my mum and dad a lot. They passed away, but my dad passed away quite a while ago. He was only 62 when he passed away. So he's been gone for quite some time. Because if they were alive, they would be like in their 90s. I think my dad was born in 1930. My mum was 1927, so they're not, you know, they'd be ancient now. But my mum died at 82 and my dad at 62. It's quite sad, really. Because, you know, that the trouble was, I was a late baby. I was the baby of the family. My mum was, so most of her family are long gone. And all of my second and third cousins are my age. My actual cousin was near enough my mum's age. Which is odd, but, you know. So, yeah. I was the baby of the family, so kind of... A lot of my nieces are only 9 years difference and things like that. Strange, really. You know, I always think it's funny when you have those families where your uncle's younger than you. You know, that's bizarre, you know. For me, my uncles were always well old, you know. Just saying. Because my mum was the youngest. My auntie was a little bit older than my dad, but not much. You know, my dad's sister. Yeah, I've kind of been thinking about family a lot lately, and I suppose it's because I don't have a lot left, you know. My brother and sister and all of the nieces and nephews, but in terms of aunts, uncles, cousins and stuff, a lot of them are gone now. Just a couple knocking about. So yeah, lots of childhood memories. I think one of the reasons, to be honest with you, is when I moved house, I uncovered lots of old photographs. So that kind of, I suppose, plays on your mind. You know, I come across my mum's photos, well, because they're all black and white and some of them are sepia, you know, they're that old. But they're in a big box and I put them all out in storage because I filled a whole container, one of those big ones, with photo albums, which need sorting out, and I really didn't have the time and stuff to do it now. But one day when I clear bits out, I'll take one box out at a time and we'll go through it and it'll be so much easier. Anyway, that's all I've got really to talk about, other than the, you know, food is kind of basic today. I should be making my curry. One of these days I'll do a recipe for it, you know, when the kitchen's in a better shape. I will perfect it a little bit for your palate and then do a little tutorial on it, you know, like a little recipe. At the moment I have this bung it in kind of way of cooking. So what I've got at the time goes in it, but I will find when the one that works the best and it tastes the best that I want to impart to the world, then I'll do it. But the one I will do today is chicken, but I like a lamb curry. It's my favourite. So I will do the recipes, but not at the moment. The kitchen's too chaotic is the word. So I'm going to get off and upload this. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but then I got jabbering about stuff. So thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I might do a live stream on Crochet Rocks later on if I'm not too tired, because I do feel quite asthmatic at the moment, and when you're wheezy it tends to make you a bit tired. So we'll see. Plus I didn't sleep very well the last 3 nights. Not my usual quota anyway. So bye for now. Stay safe, everyone. See you soon.